Welcome to Right and Wrong Exposure. This would be a 10-minute video briefly going over where exactly the so called Black Americans are from. We don't need to solidify exactly um, who and how and whether or not we have a culture or not. We know who is the trendsetters. That is the truth, which is better than the fact. But I will be going over exactly where we so called Black Americans are from in this brief video and why our distant cousins, which are the so called Africans, better known as Hamites, they are Hamites, and how they are skin folks, but not kin folks. So let me go ahead and get into this intermission and get started. All right, so that's about 2.5 minutes in. So let me first show you a map of the continent of Africa. All right, so there you have it. I'm going to blow it up momentarily or increase its size here. But as you can see, you have all of Africa, okay? And when I mention where we are from, the so called Black Americans, what I mentioned, that is also the motherland, okay? So, where are the so called Black Americans from? All right, here we go. All right, so did it increase here? Come on, don't do this to me. All right. Yeah, well, let's see here. Yeah, well, that is all right. So, as you can see right here, it says Israel, okay? All right. So, this is also a stolen piece of land where the ones that are calling themselves JEWS or JEWISH and also the Palestinians. They are also on our piece of land. So I believe that the capital of Jerusalem or Israel is Jerusalem. So when you had the Roman soldiers, um, in power, we fled Rome. So again, we fled Rome from the land of Israel, where, basically in Jerusalem, Christ was killed outside of the fields of Jerusalem. And here is Israel right here. It is the crown tip of Africa. So we fled into the northern part of Africa from the Roman soldiers and also fled into the northern parts of Africa as well as into other parts of Africa. So again, Hamites are or so-called Africans are Hamites. All right, they the Hamites they are, what do you call it? They are children of the flesh. Now, it doesn't mean to say that we, as the 12 tribes, are not all over Africa still to this day. We are still all throughout the parts of Africa. Okay, so I just want to point that out to you so that you can know. Do your own research. I know for you know the truth is that that's where we originated from. All right, so so this is how our distant cousins was easily so they basically aren't like us, we aren't like them, and so that's how they were able to easily sell us into slavery. They have a hand in it as well. And they basically, the Europeans stayed on the outskirts, and the Africans, so-called Africans, did the work for them, for the Europeans, and led us into slavery. All right. So, and here is the map of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, so let me go ahead and move that up a bit. All right, so here are the 12 tribes. The 12 tribes of Israel are um, the children of God. Okay, we, as the 12 tribes of Israel, are the 12 are the children of God. And those who are not on this list, meaning these 12 names, because Israel had 12 sons. And so not all born of Adam are, or even Abraham, are a part of the children of God. So the 12 tribes of Israel are uh, the, um, the children of God, and you have the Hamites who collaborated with the other um, nations because the Hamites are a part of the other nations. So you have the Hamites, the Arabs, the Chinamen, the Asians, all of the Asians, the Moabites, the Edomites, all of them, the Hamites collaborated with them as well. All right, so we again are those other nations outside of the 12 tribes. Again, those other nations outside of the 12 tribes are also called the children of the flesh. We are not the children of the flesh. We are children of God. All right. And let's see here. That's pretty much it. Time flies by so quickly here. But yeah, that could be a part of it. So let me go ahead and stop that. Okay, so real quick, the African Union has included the so-called Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, into something that we didn't ask for whatsoever. And if you don't tell the other party about something that is, quote unquote, a scam, okay? So yes, those of you a part of the African Union are trying to scam the foundational Black Americans out of their reparations, if any at all. And number two, which is major, you sold us into slavery. You had a big hand in not only selling us into slavery, but you also collaborated with the other parties that are also considered children of the flesh. You Hamites are children of the flesh. You are not a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. I know you probably thought that you were, but when you have the time, take a look at this list here and do your own research and homework, and you'll find out that you are skin folks, but not kin folks. All right, catch a continuation from this.